Hello and welcome, my name is Ajaxpost and today we're taking a first look at Festival Tycoon. It's a game which has just appeared as part of the new playtest feature available on Steam, and the developer and Steam were very generous and allowed me to take a key for playtesting this early development build of the game. A little bit of background: it was started in February 2009 by Johannes Gabler, and I apologise if I pronounced your name incorrectly. I have a habit of getting names and places wrong. He started this in early 2019, and he now heads a team of 5 other people, so 6 people now involved in this, and we're looking at getting a proper early access version in 2021. But as I said, this has just come out in the Steam Playtest feature. It was actually available previously a few months ago in a sort of closed alpha build, and I recall a good creator buddy of mine, Just Roscoe, picked one of those up and produced a first look himself of the game at that stage. It's moved on a little bit since then, but let's have a look at what the game offers. It offers you the ability to run seasons worth, lots and lots of different types of music festival, and it consists of 2 basic sort of game modes. There's a building part where you get to a site and you set up all the features and facilities and the stage area and so on of the festival itself. And that can involve getting sponsors on board and all that sort of thing. And then it moves into the live part of the game, where you actually have punters, your audience, arriving at your festival site to actually enjoy the band, have a little bit of a relax in your tents or your camping area or your luxurious bungalows which you might have provided, and indeed spend money in all the sort of attractions and franchise stores that you have. They will have needs, you'll have to deal with that, so it's an interesting mix of those 2 sort of big creative, build something wonderful and then deal with how people use it. So here we are, let's crack on with this then. As I said, the game is still pre-early access. We're only in an early development build of the game. It's been out for a few months in a sort of closed beta run through the Discord channel. But if you're at all interested in the game, I do recommend going to the Discord channel. There'll be a link for that in the description below. It's very active, lots of interest going on there, and the developer is very much engaged with the community there, the potential player community. So that's all a very good sign indeed. We're currently at build 0.60, so there's loads of things missing, as we will see, or incomplete features, let's put it that way. In terms of a tutorial, there is not really at the moment. We have this option here, which basically shows you where things are, which is handy to know. The time settings here, I think that's changed. Yeah, in fact, this bottom bar, this area here has changed a bit since even this was put together. But yeah, so pretty much you're on your own. There's a little bit of guidance, as we'll see, but beyond that, you've got to work it out for yourself. Okay, in terms of settings, I always like to have a first look at the settings available in a game. Again, for a game that's this early in development, it's nice to have some settings here. We have a variety of screen resolutions we can choose, from the lowest 640 to 1920. Quality of graphics. I've never tried the low quality graphics, to be honest. I assume that works. Full screen windowed. UI scale, that can be quite important. So that's a very nice thing to see here. I've only used it once, I think, a little bit in Computer Tycoon, but apparently for people with particularly large screens or high resolution screens, being able to scale the UI is a very nice thing to have. Language at the moment, purely English and German. The developer, Johannes Gabler, I believe is Austrian, so that kind of makes sense. And audio, master volume. If you can hear it, there's no actual music in the game itself while you're actually in the build mode, which is the main sort of segment of the game, as you'll see. But over these menu screens there's a little bit of a sort of rocky, beaty kind of loop going on. Not a lot of it, and it will get very repetitive if you sit here for any length of time. But yeah, obviously the bands do play a little bit of music, as we will see. Now we can start off in either sandbox or career mode, but before we do either, let's check who we are. I've created a company called Ajax Play, Let's see how that goes. Can I don't think I can I edit this? No, that's what is that? It doesn't tell me. That doesn't tell me either. No. So, profile editor. I can create a new company. So if I wanted to create one called, say, Ajaxpost, because I have a variety of logos I can choose. Yeah, that's all lovely. But this, I imagine, is for the online kind of festival where you're sat at home watching your big screen TVs. A choice of colours for your logos. I don't know if that goes through the game. I've not honestly seen that. Be interesting to see. There you are. We'll stay with Ajax Play, I think, for the time being. Work in progress here. This is the difficulty levels, so you can set the starting balance, your reputation with the bands and the sponsors. We'll look at all that as we go through, and a festival rating. So that's nice to see, a variety of difficulty settings which you can customise. What's that do? Nope, don't know what that, oh, that's possibly achievements or something, isn't it? Okay, so back here, so sandbox mode, we can set our own sort of starting position, whether we have lots of money to spend up front or whether we need to go crawling to sponsors to actually pay for things like the food franchises and the ticketing system and so on. What sponsors do, basically, they give you money in the hope of a good sort of PR return, so you could boost that if you want to start with. But yeah, starting locations, they're all pretty much the same size with the exception of the Nevada desert here, which is a 72 by 72 grid location. All the others are 48 by 48. A couple of different biomes, desert or temperate. Will we see more? Quite possibly. And different lengths of festival. Colm Davey is 1 day. We've got 2 days for these two. A 3-day festival at the White Sand Deserts. And a tutorial, which isn't so much a tutorial as it shows you what a good, well-organised festival site should look like, probably. So we could start there, but we're not going to. I'm going to create something which looks totally unlike this because it will be a proper mess. Let's see. So you can play with a pre-built location if you wish, and that just sort of takes you through it particularly goes into the live mode where you book the bands, get the sponsors on board, and sort of roll from there. Okay, now you default to career mode, where you start with a very small balance, so we are going to need some help from sponsors to actually make our festival happen. We have no reputation at all. I'd like to. I can't edit that, can I now? I'd like a different logo, to be honest, but no, we'll stay with that. For some reason, that was what was picked. But the colour's good, so let's go into it. Let's create a new festival in career mode. And the first thing we see is we cannot afford any of these other festival locations apart from the tutorial or Colm Davey. Let's go. I want to go through the build mode because that's one of the key aspects of the game, is creating a festival site. So let's start with Colm Davey, a 1-day festival in a temperate 48 by 48 location. And this is it. As you can see, it's slightly different to the tutorial in that the time controls are up here, build mode. So this is the speed. I don't know, does that pause? Oh, it does pause. Good. I don't think there are any hotkeys. No. What? Ooh. This is what the pressing keys 1 and 2 does. Not quite sure why, but that's what it does. Okay, cool. So we'll leave it at pause, actually. It does actually run through the day. So as the day goes into evening and the evening into night, you will see the whole scene darken and get into a sort of really lovely sort of evening nighttime glow. Now, let's leave the speed running because I like that. That is rather nice. Go 1. There you go. We'll roll that forward. We're not charged for our time on the site in build mode, as far as I can tell. It's just the day passing as I waste time talking about things and not doing it. Okay, down here we've got band browsers, lineup planner, sponsor browser, sponsor overview, and ticket sales. one of the things, this is embarrassing admission here. This is the third time I've gone into the game now to prepare for this recording. Each of the first two times were complete disasters. I had no idea what I was doing. Well, the first time in particular. The second time I thought I knew, and then I made all the wrong decisions in the second go. So hopefully I'm going to be slightly more intelligent in showing you through the game in this third attempt. So I think the first thing I want to do is find out what bands we have available to us, so we can then sort of pick and choose what sort of sponsors we want, because some sponsors are kind of related to the type of music you play, and some bands have particular requirements which we'll need to take account of as we set up our festival site. So let's go into the band browser, and they're all in different genres. We've got folk, we've got metal, got techno. What's this? That should say rock. In fact, it will say rock down there. Oh, that's interesting. Why doesn't it... Okay, interesting overlay that. We've got what's that? EDM, whatever EDM is. Oh, there is some slight issue with the overlaying the pop-ups. This is nice. What I would like to see here is a scroll bar, so I can just drag down the list rather than having to use the mouse wheel to scroll down. But you can if you prefer for filter. So we can filter by genre. We've got one metal band. We've got 3 rock bands to pick from. Folk. Oh, we've got 4 folk bands. Oh, and they're relatively cheap. 12 quid. They're probably not very... Right, yeah. So, the heart symbol here shows you how popular they are. So, yeah, the £12 band. I might say pound, but it says dollars. You know, currency, money. The 12 money band is a 0.1 popularity, whereas the King is 1.62, and the more expensive Shame Argue Nail, where do they get these names from, is 1.84. Ooh, they're 1.85, and they're slightly less expensive. That's quite good. It also shows you here how long their set will be. It shows you if they have any requirements. They need a relax area. Okay, relax area. And also what size stage they will perform on. Now, what went wrong when I ran through this before, in my previous attempt at recording this video, 2 of the bands needed a medium stage, which is a lot more expensive than the small stage, and a little bit too big for the way I'd set the festival ground up. So I was taken by surprise by that. But this is good. Okay, so we got a fair number of good value folk bands to choose from. Hip hop, oh, no hip hop at the moment. EDM, got 3 of those. Oh, 74 grand. Oh, they are very popular though. Yeah, well, I'm not going to afford that probably. Techno. Why do I keep saying it like that? I do not know. I don't even know what techno is, really, to be honest. I'm an old school rocker, basically. There's no blues or country. Yeah, we could do with those styles of music. So I think rock. Again, they're quite expensive. We might be able to put rock and metal together. But folk, I think we'll focus on folk. Right, so that's the sort of bands, and they all need a small stage, which is grand. Sponsors, don't go in there, go in here. The sponsors browser again. Be nice to have a scroll bar here, so I can just drag it down. Okay, now these will offer you money of various value. They will also offer you 5 toilets for free. Impulse drinks, that's good value. And you need to shot prepare election assigned to a stage. Okay, I've no idea who that is. Were they a folk band? Now, the one little issue I've got here is that these windows all take the focus. So I can't have this window open and the band planner. I think the term is modal windows. Is that right? From those days long ago when I used to work in computers. So what was the name? Those are the folk bands. It'd be nice if I could run this off to the side, then call up the sponsors and see what matched. But I can't, so I won't. No, don't do that. Click the sponsors. No, we need to get rid of it first. Click the sponsors. There you go. No, they're not a folk band. With you. They provide county account press for free. I wish what I perhaps ought to do, no, they're not a folk band, is write these names down so I don't forget them, because my memory is shocking. Any other good value? Ooh, Seashore Bank, give me a small entrance for free. That could be quite valuable. And have a genre rating of at least 0.9. That's good, actually. What you can do is if you put bands all of the same genre together, you will get a good genre score. It's when you mix different types of music genres together that the genre score tends to fall off. That's 27 grand. That could be very good, actually. Balanced bank. Small stage. Oh, a small... okay. 65 regular tickets. So it's going to be a fairly big festival then. Don't have any techno bands booked. That's good. You give me 22. You give me 19. I could go all access bank, actually, because I'm not planning a techno festival at all. Oh, you can negotiate. I wonder what you can negotiate. Confirm. Okay, I'm not seeing a negotiation there. If I click on negotiate, no, it just says take this or not by the look of it. Okay, right, so how much? Right, so we've got a small entrance or a small stage as available choices from some of our potential sponsors. So where's the stage? There's the stages. So the small stage is 4 grand. And the crowd control, where the entrances are, a small entrance, is only 1 grand. Okay, so I think having a free small stage is a better deal. Okay, yeah, I'm good with that. So let's bring a sponsor on board straight away. I like the Impulse as well, but I'm not going to put that band on, so I won't get any good points from them, basically. Who was it offering me your entrance? One of you guys. Okay, I think all access, so yeah, we will take you. So you'll provide me with a free building, which costs me nothing to place, and they'll give me 22 grand as well. And an alternative way to satisfy a sponsor's required points for a requested field is to not have any techno band. Right. Again, I'm not entirely sure how all these sponsor points work. So it requires this amount of sponsor points by placing down buildings or fulfilling requests. Okay, does it really tell me what buildings it wants? No, I don't think it does, but we're going to take their money anyway. Right, okay, so we've got a fair amount in the bank. That will disappear quite quickly, I think. The first thing we need to do is fence off our festival area, but what I want to worry about is this area here. So if we start building stuff, you see this is hashed out and I can't build. I can't put anything in this area. I'm not quite... People can walk across it, which is nice. So it could be useful for a sort of chill, relax area, maybe. Yeah? But what we want is fencing. So let's put some fencing around. Now, fencing, you just sort of click a start point and click an end point and that's it. But you can have different types of fence. We've got this build sort of settings option here. Solid fences, small fences, or wooden fences. So I think we'll just go for the mesh fence because that's what we've got at the moment, isn't it? Yeah. Now this point here is the spawn point. So that's where all our visitors will come from. They'll come in that point. We will need to provide a gate for them to get into the festival, to check their tickets and stuff, and then route them around the place. But let's... one thing I want to do as well is turn the grid on. The controls are here. M for the grid. Got the grid on. Lovely. Okay, we'll go through some of those others as we go through. So can I place the fence there? I can. Okay, that's cool. So that gives me a little bit more space than it does the other side. Right, so all I'm doing here... Oh, it didn't finish at that point, did it? Oh. Right, click to start, click to end, click again to place it. No, it's too short. if I go for a short fence, can I fit that in there? No, you've got to wait till the little sort of the graphic comes up, the icon, the symbol for what you're placing comes in. So will that, because I'd like as much ground as I can get. So if I put you there, and then I do some more long fences along here, that should be fine. I can go right up to the end there. That is groovy. Yeah, groovy, groovy, groovy. As you see, there's no soundtrack to the game itself at this point, which is fine, you know. I can build a fence there. Not quite sure why they put fencing in there for me, so I'll click the bulldozer to turn demolish mode on. And we've got this sort of demolish construction edging around the screen. Just click on something and it will delete it. Oh, can I not bulldoze this fence? Let me... Oh, no. Oh, that's annoying, is it not? Okay, so I have to delete my own fence then. Oh, turn it back on. There we go. Back off. There you go. Okay, if I take you out as well and put some small fencing in, it's a bit more expensive doing the small fencing. Oh, no. If I do that to there, place that, and from there to there. This looks a mess, doesn't it, basically? And to there. Okay. Yeah, I don't think people will get out through that. He said hopefully. Right, let's put some more fencing in. There we go. And down here. Oh, I missed that last one off. No, going to need a small fence. And actually, if I put you to there, can I then do a long fence along? Zoom in. Oh, it doesn't. If I ignore the grid, will that help me place this? Yes. Good. Okay, I'll place you. Ooh, all the way along there. That's excellent. And finally, I have a little bit of a small fence to take you to there, and some long fences. I'm really just trying to maximize the amount of space I have in the festival zone itself. Right, I'm assuming they're not going to come up here. Is that a valid thing to assume? I don't know. Okay, so we have to put some accommodation down. This does... I'm not quite sure what the purple dot means on these icons at all. Because as you see, some of them have purple dots. In fact, quite a few of them have purple dots, but some don't. I don't know why. No. Don't know why. Right, so accommodation. I'm not sure how much would... does this tell me how many people would go in there? No. Tented area? No. So this is for... no, it does say there, 4 VIP visitors. Right. They're picky and don't want to be around regular visitors. Okay, that's fine. Right, so where will the tent area be? We want this to be fairly large because we might want to put lots of people in. So let's, if I click here, draw this out, and it tells me I'm too close to that fence. And what's the betting I can't demolish that fence because it was here when I started? The demolish thing is a little bit, yeah, finicky. It doesn't always immediately react to you. Okay, so if I put you in here, oh, I could then put the toilets by the side there, couldn't I? Right, so if I make that accommodation, that gives me, we can see on the panel there, 16 tents, 32 visitors. Can I get any closer to the fence? No, not really. That's 32 is going to be the maximum, I think. So, yeah, double click that. Okay, right, that's fine. Right, toilets. Okay, we've got the toilets here, and we spin things around by using the space key, or we can use the left shift key and space to turn it around the other way, or if you want a more incremental turn, use the left control key and space, and you get, as it says there, a 22.5 degree turn, which is cool. And you get the little arrow, quite a big arrow really, saying where the entrance is. That's where people go in. So we're going to want some toilets around here by this accommodation, aren't we? So let's put some around here. Let's spin them around that way. Can I fit them in here actually? Oh, along this, or along that fence. Yeah, let's do it that way. Let's put them in there, like so. That's cool. Now, one thing you can do here is if you go into the build settings option here, the main settings, you can set the rotation of the object and how many you want, or how separated you want them to be. So if I put the separator in here, and so I want them separated by 1.3, and go from there, you can see they're separated by 1.3, or more than that, or you could have just a fixed number of things, like 10. Like so. So you can place sort of bulk items quite quickly here. The trouble I've had with it is quite knowing how they're lined up. Are they going to work there? They do. Splendid. Right. Yeah, that's good. Now this, whoops, if I click on one again, this area here, I'm not quite sure what that is. Whether that's the operating area or the effect of the environmental impact of the option, or whether people within that zone will know they're there. So what's that? That's satisfying. Yeah, I can define them for VIP visitors only. I haven't got any, I'm not putting any bungalows in. And the quality, this is the impact they have on the area. That highlights, there's lots of highlights, we'll come to those hopefully in a moment. This option here doesn't work. That might be the move option, which would be nice, and obviously delete the object. So let's escape from all that. So we've got some toilets, we have got some accommodation for 32 visitors. We're going to need an entrance. So that's crowd control, I think. Yeah, we've got a small entrance which goes here, and what I reckon, oh, turn the grid back on again, man. There you go. Let's spin this round. So if we have that like, actually what we'll do, I think, is turn this around like that. So they come in that way, and we'll put some more fencing up here. Yeah, so they come in the main gate, and then they'll filter through here to go into the festival itself. Yeah, that looks good. And you notice how the light has changed. It's now 23:19, so it's late night, late evening, so the lights are on and the ground is looking quiet. So fences. So what types of fence do we have? We have a solid fence. So let's put some solid fence up here around our accommodation zone. Like, oh, we don't want the separation. We want them together. That's better. That will that do, or do I want small fences, short fences? Well, no, the red line says it won't do it. Actually, no. If I do it like so, I think that's good. Oh, it does put my symbol on there. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Good. That is groovy. Am I allowed to say groovy these days? And that will fit there. That's good. Right, so yes, the people will come in through the gate there, and they will then have to filter through the entrance. I hope that works. Right, what else do we want in? We want a stage area. where can we put the stage? We're getting the small stage for free. One for free. So that's the small stage, as you can see. Yeah, that fits in there quite nicely. The medium stage is a good deal bigger. Yeah, and on a small site like Colm's AV, it takes over everything. You can't have much else in there. So we'll put a small stage in. And this will go, I think, actually what we can do here. If we put that, I'm just wondering where to best put it. If we put it like, no, I want it this way around, I think, and have the backstage area up there. Yeah, I think. So if we put you right against the fence, like, so if I turn the ignore grid off, will that sort of line it up? No, turn the ignore grid back on, because that seems to give me, that gives me much finer control. So I've got a fair amount of space backstage there. Actually, that'll be fine. So there's our stage. Obviously, we don't want people going backstage who are not supposed to. So let's put some more fencing in. Crowd control. We want a gate so that people can actually get through into the backstage area that are allowed. Yeah, if I put you there, will that work? Oh, what sort of gate do I have? I've got columns. Columns 2. Okay, maybe a different type of columns. I've got columns 1, and I've got a gate. I think I'll have a gate rather than columns. So it actually looks officially like you need a pass to get through here. Okay, so that whole area will be backstage, which looks like rather a lot actually, doesn't it? Okay, I wish I could move you, but I can't. So we'll wipe you out. There you go. I don't know if I get any money back for that. I should have checked. So we'll put you actually a bit further back, like so. The question I've got then is this space there. Can I get rid of that space? Okay, and put some more fencing in. We'll use short fence because it's slightly more flexible. Yes, like that. That looks good. Splendid. All right, and likewise from there. Can't quite do it to there. Will there do? It looks a bit untidy, but it should work. Okay, right, now we've got accommodation. We've got a few toilets. We need some services and stuff for the punters, the guests. Food and drink, that'll be handy. One thing I noticed on my last attempt to record this was these options here do exist. It's just there's no obvious icon for them at the moment. So a large area where visitors can cook their own food and enjoy the time at the festival. No beach bar. Hand mixed cocktails. Ooh, can you put a beach bar in the backstage area? Oh, that'd be cool. I don't think any of our visiting bands require an RV, their own sort of home space, so we could fit that in there. That's only 500. I'm so tempted to do that. Do it. It's been done. This barbecue area, I wanted a beach bar, you plonker. Well, we'll see how that works. We'll see how that works. Okay. Right, but ordinary punters will get food and drinks. Actually, I might be able to make that a camping area as well. Let's put some food and drink over here. What have we got? So this is going to be Asian food, a burger bar, a donut bar, or fries. Let's go burger. Everyone has burgers at festivals, don't they? So we'll slip you in there. Drinks. Oh, that's food. This is drinks. We've got cans of stuff. We've got beer, coffee, soft drinks, and water. Water will be good actually in a festival, particularly in a desert environment. So we'll put water, I think, yeah, round here, just at the back of the stage. Yeah, that's a water bar. What other drinks do we want? Might as well have some beer. You can't go to a festival and not have beer. Good. Some more food. And I need to get you around like that. You can be Asian. Yeah, you can be an Asian. Food emporium. And finally drinks. We will have soft drinks. Lovely. Right. We also need some other stuff for our guests. We need ATMs, so they've got money to spend. Yes, we can't have them coming here and not spending money. That is not part of the deal. So we'll put an ATM there when they come in. We'll have an ATM, I think, like so. Okay. And a phone charger. Millennials know what that's for. I love the little comments and the descriptions they have on some of these items. It's really, it's personable, isn't it? That's what I like. It has a personality. Okay, so we'll put the phone charger there. A service tent has no function yet other than looking good. So this is probably the information, the first aid, that sort of stuff, isn't it? So we'll put you, I think... what else do we want? That should be good. Oh, activities. Darts, coconut shy, photo booth. Oh, right. What I'll put in shops, we've got a merchandise store. Now this, of course, should be quite close to the stage, I reckon. So that's what we'll put it. Can we fit it in here? We can just about fit it in there. So you're seeing the band and you're immediately enthused to buy their overpriced t-shirts, key rings and other good stuff. So for activities, we'll have a photo booth. Yeah, where should we put that? Over here. Photo booth. Yeah, it can go there. Oh, actually what I'm thinking is people will want to get to that accommodation area, won't they? So they're going to need a gate to get through. So we'll probably want... yeah, to take out one of those fences, put a gate in there. A gate. No, not columns. It's going to be a gate. There you go, stick you in there. Right, so they should then be able to travel from there to there. That looks cool, I think. Right, what else have we got for the build stage? Backstage. Oh, catering, green room. Ooh. A green room. Is there an entrance to the green room? Oh yeah, that's oh. Okay, let's get rid of these toilets. There you go. Where's the green room? Small green room. There you go. That's nice. Don't need a backstage RV, I don't think, for any of my bands. What else have we got? This actually expands, I think. It does, yes. No more choices there. That's the other nice thing I like about this design, is you can minimise these things when you don't want to use them, or when they're not relevant to what you're doing. So, we have got stages, shops, or activities. Could do with another activity, I think. A coconut shy, a chill out area. Oh, a chill out area. Ah, yes, that's where they go and eat their food. Okay. Where can we place this? We could place it one there. Oh, we could place them. Can I squeeze you in there? I can, just about. Not in there though. Okay. Is there anywhere in here? Maybe that barbecue area was a bit over the top there. A chill out area in the backstage. So you could squeeze in there. And also in there. One thing I've discovered is bands like to chill out as well. Though I'd imagine they'd chill out in the barbecue area there, to be honest. But, okay. What else do we have? Oh, decorations. Okay, again, most of these don't have icons. Tables. A shipping container. Why would you want a shipping container? Okay, yeah, there's no description for that one. Yeah, a workshop item. Ooh. Does that imply that mods could appear in the game? That would be lovely. Chairs. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Spin you around the slightly incremental way. Yeah, we'll have you chilling out there. That's cool. I like that. Tables. We'll stick a table here for no particularly good reason. Yeah, like that will do. And I was looking at the garbage container. A deer stand. Make sure the hunters aren't active while your festival is open. Okay, nice. A rock arch. Oh, fabulous. Flower bed, yeah, the garbage container. We need this. So we ought to have one here near the shops, don't we? I think, yeah. So we'll put you like so. Okay, that's cool. I think we're pretty much ready now. Let's get our bands on board, I think. So you need you can't have rock playing. That's good. We're not planning. No needs due to offered amount. I could increases the relationship by. Okay, that's good. I think you can preview the band's sound. Oh, that's lovely folky sound. Yeah, you're good with that. Right. Yeah, I can't undo this. They're booked now. The Package United test. This is a really cheap band. We'll come back to those in a moment. The use explain impact. A minimum festival rating of... Oh, I haven't got that. A relax area. This is interesting. We have in the backstage... Where is it? We've got a green room. We've got 2 chill out areas. Backstage RV. No, I think that is different. Okay, we're not going to give them one of those, but that's okay. If we increase the payment to them a little bit, yeah. Okay, we'll do that. Yes. The shame, argue, nail. Oh, that's a minimum. Okay. Popularity and minimum festival requirement. They're the same. Why? Not sure. Okay, well, we'll confirm. I will bump that up. Can I make that 10? Yeah, just about. You love me. You will love me. And finally, these guys. Everyone wants a relax area. We give them a couple more. Oh, if I double their booking fee, I get a +1 relationship increase. We'll do that. Okay, so we have bands. We need to put them into the lineup. Okay, so who's our cheapest? The Package United test. You can go on. Let's scroll this down to. This will be a late afternoon evening festival, I think. So we'll put you on at 3 o'clock. Okay, and the King can go on. These are all 1 hour sets, aren't they? From there. Okay, from 6 o'clock, and then we'll put the Shame, Argue, Nail on at 6. And the U6, actually, just wondering. So I'm just thinking we could book another band out of that general genre to go in here. Not techno, rock, EDM, someone cheapish. The Truth. Okay, how do you guys sound? yeah, that is quite a bit rocky. And you need, yes, we've got that. Okay, we'll book you. We'll book you. Now, the effect that will have on the music rating is because it's a different genre. Oh, the genre rating here is 1. If I put you in, that goes down because it's a different genre. It's not consistent with the day's sort of plan. So if we put you in there, finally our headline act can go there. Right, music rating is good. Festival rating, that's probably good. The genre rating is okay, I think. Right, that's the lineup. How are our sponsors looking at this, though? Okay, so we have satisfied 30 of their needs. Not quite sure why. Show assigned, no. Search. I'm not quite sure why. What's going on here? That's got 30 of those sponsorship points. I think that's all right. I think that's all right. Okay, so we've got a lineup. We've got a gorgeous looking festival venue. So let's start selling tickets. We have no VIPs. So we can set what's our, the market size is 133, maximum tickets 64, possibly 18 early bird tickets. So if we increase our price there, this gives us a sort of demand based upon those market figures, how many of those people might come to our festival. So we want more than 100% estimated demand, which is silly because you can't have more than 100% of the demand fulfilled. Okay, a $90 ticket price. Okay, early bird tickets. We'll price you at 25. Yeah, similar. How many tickets? Now the interesting thing here is this is the maximum revenue, apparently. I'm not quite sure what the word contingent means in this context. The maximum revenue from those tickets for this number of tickets. And there's a cost assigned to that as well. Is that going to be the sort of the price of the early bird against the main ticket price? It might be, actually. I hadn't worked that out. So I don't really want to... Okay, we'll sell 15, so our revenue is higher than the cost, which I think is generally a good thing for businesses. So let's do that. Yeah, we're going to do that. Selling tickets. We have made money. Excellent. How many have we sold? Oh, 14 of the 15. That's really good. $230 made. Right. So that's our ticket price set. We've completed building our festival. Oh, I did mention introducing this. There's a little bit of help. This is the play button, which means switch in between build mode and festival running live mode. It gives you a checklist, which is quite handy. Accommodation, entrance, stage. Buildings, are they good enough quality? I don't know. Is the scenery high enough? Possibly. Can my visitor needs be fulfilled? Band needs satisfied. Partner, sponsor points fulfilled? No, not really. Okay. Yeah, I think I've got everything done. So we're coming out of build mode now. We're about to open the... Where am I? I've forgotten the name of this festival. Whatever it is, we're about... Oh, Calm Davy, it tells me there. Good. Enter. Oh, I can enter a new name. Oh. What shall I call it? We'll call it Ajax Live. Yeah, because I am sort of alive. Yes, yes, there you go. 61. We've got one stage, no VIP tickets or no VIP accommodations. That is good. As this tells me what I've met. There's no open requests on the sponsor there, so I'm not quite sure. But a relax area. What is a relax area? Is that an RV? Okay, if I take out that chill out area, can we put an RV in there? Backstage. Where's backstage? There's backstage. An RV. Okay, and I can just squeeze you in there. Okay, how does that work? That's still not a relax area. Oh, okay. I don't know what is then. But hey ho. Right, so that's all done and dusted. Let's go. Let's open Ajax Live. Yes. Oh, shall I save it first? I best, just in case. Oh, the one thing here as well is you only have one save file per season. Not quite sure what the season is, but yeah. This is season 1 of Ajaxpost Plays, so this is it. It's kind of an Iron Man kind of thing, I suppose. Yeah, you can't go back. You can't. You can reload a save. I don't know what I'm saying. Let's run the festival. Oh yeah, whatever. Visitors are coming. Where are they? The social feed. They're coming in. Lovely. Yeah, they're piling up. They're running in. Ah, sweet. Interesting route they're taking past the chairs. Well, they're setting up their tents. That's good. Lovely. Small entrance. It's just horrible. Oh, they don't like this. Now, the slightly frustrating thing here is that you can't sort of add extra little features to it. You can't sort of add decorations as it goes through. Oh, this is terrible. What's wrong with my entrance? I suppose it is a bit close there, isn't it? Ah, what the heck. I don't care. Visitor satisfaction is 0.41. I'm going to hide that because that's just annoying and depressing me. Hide that too. Right, and they're going off there. Good. Yeah, they can get through those trees. That's nice. And they're buying stuff. They're buying water. Right, the little black dots on the ground, that's dirt. That is trash. That is rubbish. And we've got a cleaning brush here. So one of our major jobs in live mode is to hover over this, click our little thing, and tidy up the mess these people are leaving behind. Which I wish they'd put in the rubbish bins that I've so thoughtfully provided here. God, dear me. Now there is quite a long time before our first band comes in, I think. Actually, I'm not sure what the timing is. It's 19:30. What 19:30? Yes, it's 7:30 there. Can we see our schedule? I'm not sure we can actually. Let's right click out of the cleaning brush. Oh yes, we can. Day 1. They turn up. Oh, okay. So they've turned up a day early for the festival. That's what these guys have done. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that, I think. And they're just leaving rubbish everywhere. Goodness sakes, people. Oh, right. This, can I dump that in the... So what's the... what is the point? What are they doing backstage? What are they doing backstage? Why were they... Oh... Yeah, that's a very bad looking dump of rubbish. Oh, the drinks is fantastic. The toilet's the worst. The phone charger is the worst. They like the drinks. Okay. Okay, more tidying up to do. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I've dropped it again. The big rubbish, the big black bag. You need to hide that somewhere. Can I stick that out there? Drop it. Drop it. Out of sight, out of mind is the idea. It's not letting me drop it somewhere. Can I drop it out here? Here? No? Oh, I can drop it there, which is kind of out of the main drag. So hopefully they won't see that and complain about it. Okay. There we go. And our little bar at the top here is telling me how full my black bag full of rubbish is. There's another one. Drop you there. Can I drop you there? It's a little finicky. Not quite sure why it works sometime and not. And I'm left... There you go. What are they doing down here? Are they buying stuff? Does it tell me? No, they're not buying stuff. Can be used by visitors and bands at the same time. Oh, okay, cool. Right, night is falling, so it's midnight, so hopefully they'll all head to their tents while I do some more cleaning up. Alright, so it's early the following morning. We do have some speed. I'm not quite sure why they're still stood here around the merchandise store. Would it be open at 7 in the morning? It's a lovely bright morning as well here at Ajax Live. Oh, little sound effect of dripping water. Presumably that's the toilet being used. Oh yeah, you get lots of information. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, hunger is satisfied by the barbecue area. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure they should be in there. I think putting the barbecue in here was a mistake. Oh, something's broken. Toilet has a technical problem. Okay, what can I do? I can mechanic. No, I can't get a mechanic in. Let's repair it immediately. Oh, bands have arrived. Okay, I need to click on a band member. Welcome you. Hi, and you. I will welcome you. There you go, guys. Enjoy your time at Ajax Live. Oh, and the next band has arrived. I need to click on one of them. Welcome them. Yes. Hi. Good, good. So they're all heading, are they, to the backstage area? This is most splendid. There are a variety of camera modes available in here. I'm not quite sure how best to use them all, to be honest. One of which is take a screenshot, which is nice. Is there got a good screenshot location here? Actually, yeah, the empty stage. As good a screenshot as any. Really close up. Wow. Whoops. Ow. Oh, yeah, mouse control and screen and stuff. Okay. There you go. Can I... WASD? Well, that's a bit finer, isn't it? So that's... Okay, yeah, we've got a screenshot in there. Presumably, yeah, I think that takes away the UI from the screenshot. So slightly cleaner than you might get from just pressing the F12 like you normally do in Steam games. Are any of my stands making money? No. Oh, I can set the price. A bit more expensive. A bit more expensive. Nah. Oh, you've made $20. Make you a bit more expensive. And you... Yeah, everyone's losing money. And the merchandise store, a bit more for that. Yeah, it's worth it. It's good value products. Everyone loves the drinks, but everything else they hate. Oh, just a right. Oh, right. Yeah. So D'Angelo Roberts, a band member, has arrived. Oh, do I hear music playing? I do. And there are people enjoying it. This is so cool. Is that deserving of a screenshot? I think it is. Lovely. It'd be nice if they actually played instruments rather than just sort of bouncing up and down, but... Oh, and the next band is on. Moustaches and beer. Oh, the Shea Margie have arrived. We best welcome them. Let's not get too distracted. Hi, guys. Come on, then. Welcome. I just want to have a quick check of whoever's on the stage at the moment. Can I pause this? Just pause this for a second. Who are you? It's 4:30, so you're the king. Yeah. And they've just stopped playing, I think. Lovely. I just love they're just so charming, the little sprites, the little people. They're just so engaging. We may well get more detail on them, you know, faces and stuff, but even if they don't change much, I think they look really cool. And I just wish they wouldn't leave so much mess around my lovely festival site. Oh, and finally, you've arrived. No, let's click on a band member, not just the entrance. They are Skylar. We can change all their names as well. I love that degree of personalisation. This is the rock band. Oh, they're very bright. And they're gone. Looked like they were transported off. Oh, look, there are signs here on the columns. Nice. Oh, one thing I haven't looked at here so far is the heat overlays. Oh, something's gone wrong. We'll look at those in a minute. What's gone wrong here? Repair that, seeing as mechanics aren't on call. So you can sort of check out various sort of conditions of the arena. But yeah, we need to look at those in more detail, I think, later. So, this is lovely. What? They don't last long, do they? These 1 hour sets. Is that chill out area broken again? Oh, it's dirty. Clean it for. Call the janitor. There's no janitor. Clean it. Okay, so if I just hang around and wait for it to tell me it's dirty, I don't need to just run the scrubbing brush over it. Oops, where's the band? There you go. Screenshot, please. Please. No, let me do it. Screenshot. I like this. I like this a lot. So that's the last band of the night, whoever you are. The use explain impact. Excellent. I think they had the biggest audience as well, by the look of it. Yeah. Satisfaction. Bands. Oh, everyone was okay. 0.37. Is that okay? I'm not sure. The social feed is telling me there's not enough chill out areas. You've got a green room. How big does the backstage need to be? Yeah, the bands were complaining about the lack of chill out area exclusively for their use. I'm sorry, guys, you know. Okay, so when does this festival end? It's 3 o'clock the following morning now. How long are you going to be here on departure day? I think the tents are thinning out slightly. There are people, yeah, they're still huddled here at 3 o'clock in the morning. Well, let's speed it up. Let's speed it up a bit, shall we? This experimental speed control. Right, so that's it. That's live mode. Oh, and they're finally leaving. And they've got their food. The toilet is so fantastic now. Well, and the food is good. Oh, excellent. Somebody loves me. And the regular visitors' satisfaction has gone up to 0.41. That is awesome. That is great success. That is. Right, now you guys are actually going to leave. As we say in the pub trade round here, time, gentlemen, please do not have homes to go to. Yeah, that barbecue shouldn't have been in there, really, should it? Never mind. And away they go. Just what the day does end. Honestly, it does. And there is a special sort of thing going on. I think I've made money today. The finances. Hover over the finances. Festival profit. Oh, 10 grand. That's impressive. Early bird ticket sales, sponsors. Oh, most of that was from sponsors, mind. But yeah. Okay. Whatever. However, my company has made some money. There we are. Ajax Live is over. Click that. The overview. Festival rating 4.92. I think that's quite good. Visitors 64, so points for that. Regular visitors, static no VIPs. Festival profit, nice. Bands, all the bands need satisfied. No. But then what is a relax area if it's not a chill out or a green room or a barbecue zone? Missing sponsor points. Ooh. One stage. I only wanted one stage. I only had room for one stage. Okay, and all that adds up to a festival, a negative festival point. Is that kind of reputational thing, I think, isn't it? Compared to a previous high score of 0. Not sure that's an improvement. This presumably is what my sponsors thought. Thankfully I can't tell. This is the overview of how I did, I think, my company. We will see that in the in a future update, obviously. Do I want to export this festival? Oh, I can save it to the sandbox. Should we do that? Yeah, why not? Job done. Back to... Okay, Season 2 now. So I've got 13 grand. Reputation of -34. Okay, I'm not quite sure how all that works, but... yeah, not all these things work, but we're fine, I think. Right, that's it, I think. Thank you so much for joining me today here in a first look at Festival Tycoon. There's a lot going on, and I'm not entirely sure that I fully understand how it works or how to create a good looking festival. But we made money, which is quite good. Nobody liked us. No, some people like the food, and some people like the toilets. I'm taking that away as a positive. And I hope I can take away a positive from you having enjoyed spending your time with me today, having a first look at Festival Tycoon. A reminder, this is a very early development build. It's not even in early access yet, so lots of things need polishing, improving, tidying up, adding to the game, but I think it is looking really good already. If you want to see more of this, then do let me know. I will be holding a short poll in the community tab of my YouTube channel, so head down there in the next week or two when I've done I'm doing a number of these first look videos of different games I've recently got my hands on. Also, of course, let me know in the comments below. It'd be great to hear what you think of how I've played it, where I've gone wrong. If you've had access to the game already and got to know it a bit better than I have, do let me know. It'd be always awesome to hear from you. Other than that, of course, a little bit of a like would be lovely. And if you've not already subscribed to the channel, now's a good time to do that, you know. That way you'll know when I upload another one of these, or indeed any of my other Let's Play videos. But from me, Ajaxpost, here having a first look at Festival Tycoon. Until the next time, bye-bye for now.